Hi! So, story time. I will share to you yung experience ko, how I passed my driving exam here in the US. In the first place, wala akong license in the Philippines and I don't have any history or background when it comes to driving. Not in the Philippines, only here in the US. So, ito yung mga steps na ginawa ko. Basically, the first one is I need to take a test first. So, sa DMV, para makakuha ako ng student permit. And after I got my student permit, pwede na akong mag-practice as long as merong isang adult na may valid or legitimate US license. So, since walang time yung husband ko to teach me how to drive, even sa neighborhood lang namin, I have found and I did some research. Merong tinatawag na Refuge International. So basically, ang ginagawa nila is they help. Meron silang program. Hindi lang, I think you can just visit their website. Hindi ko na sasabihin yung iba nilang program. But basically, meron silang program for immigrants and refugee, mainly refugee, to teach them how to get a license and pass the exam, and also teach them how to drive. So nakita ko siya and nakikita ko yung van around our neighborhood na parang paikot-ikot siya. Sabi ko, ano kaya itong Refuge International? Then I saw na they offer nga free. It's free, totally free. Wala kang babayaran, sila ang magbabayad even your examination. Sila mismo yung what do you call that? Nag-register sa akin para mag-exam. And yeah, basically wala akong ginastos. Sa kanila yung kotse, and wala rin akong ginastos sa gas. So yon, ang session namin is that, before that, ang ginawa ko is I went to Refuge International. I don't know if this applies to different state, pero try to find then yung mga free resources muna bago yung mga paid ones. Kasi for the paid ones na mga tawag yan, yung mga classes, usually $100 and above or depende. So, yun, medyo mahal. So I found this and I got lucky. I just fill out some information, submit, and then I actually got into their wait list. It took me quite a while kasi medyo matagal na akong siguro it took me months din. Kasi busy din sila. So basically, nagtatanggap sila like 2 or 3 students at a time. And then, mga 10 or up to 30 session or as long as ma-feel na nila na kaya mo na mag-exam. So yun, I'm so thankful. Yung nagturo sa akin, her name is Donna. She's a very cute, very well-mannered, and super kind and sweet lady. So she's the one who just teach me everything about the basics and yun, kung ano yung gagawin during the exam. So, the first session namin, I think, dun lang kami sa neighborhood how to, drive, paano yung tamang pag-accelerate, decelerate, just being comfortable with the wheel. And then the next is that we drive around the neighborhood. And the third session, dun na nag-drive na kami sa bypass, sa interstate, ganon. And then on the fourth, I think we only have 4 or 5 session. Mabilis lang. She thinks I'm ready. And tinuruan niya rin ako mag-park. And then after that, i-schedule ka niya na for examination. So, yung examination place is there's just certain place here in Owensboro. I'm in Owensboro, Kentucky. So, dun sa park na yun, iikot ka lang for like 5 or most 15 minutes, but mostly parang 5 to 10 minutes lang basically. So yun, make sure lang yung sign, you stop and yield, and then you use the signal turn, and then after that, lalabas kayo dun sa pinaka main road. Paano yung pag-turn, medyo wide nga yung turn ko. Then how to parallel park and about the turnabout. So yung turnabout is that you will park or you're going to go to dun sa malapit sa curve, and then magre-reverse ka, park, and then you'll go to the left. Basta something ganun, i-drawing ko na lang. So, yun lang. And after that, ipapapark ka na ng examiner and sasabihin sa'yo if you pass or fail. So basically, before ka pala mag-start, nakalimutan ko, syempre basic muna, alam mo dapat yung function ng sasakyan mo, where is the hazard light or the emergency light, the brakes, the, ang tawag yun, the horn, beep beep, ganun. So, anong tawag dun? Tapos, kung ano yung signal na it says the left, right, and then the stop. Yan. And after that, yun, iikot na kayo around that neighborhood. So basically, ang bilis lang. And after that, ibigyan ka na ng paper. After niya ibigay sa'yo yung paper, you're gonna go to DMV, and then you'll show it, and you're going to pay about $24. And bibigyan ka ng temporary receipt or temporary ID. Paper lang siya. Then you can now drive and mag-wait ka na lang into your mail for your ID. Kung gusto mo gawin siyang permanent or what do you call that? True ID. May tinatawag kasi na true ID. I-upgrade mo siya. Dapat may dala kang birth certificate, IDs like green card or passport, and proof of yung mga bill, mga ganon. Like your water and electricity bill. Hindi ko siya dala that time. So, next time na lang. So, pipili ka if you would like 4 years or 8 years. So, pinili ko 4 years kasi para pwede ko ma-upgrade into True ID na parang hindi malaki masyado bayaran ko. So, yun. Basically, yun lang. And, nakakakaba ba siya for the first time? Actually, nung mismong exam na, hindi ako masyadong kinabahan kasi familiar na ako sa route. So, inikot-ikot na namin ni Donna multiple times yung route kung saan ako magte-test. So, I'm pretty familiar. And before the examination, my examination was around 2 p.m. So, pumunta kami to mga 1 or 1:30. Nag-try kami mag-parallel park ng 4 times. And perfectly, I did it ng 3 beses. And yung reverse and turnabout, reverse parking, nagawa ko naman siya. So, sobrang kinabahan lang ako sa parallel parking because for me, hit and miss siya. May mga tinatry akong technique na natutunan ko sa YouTube or Facebook, hindi siya gumagana. So basically, kung anong tinuro sa akin, nag-stick lang ako doon, and you know, para lang siyang, hindi ko siya ma-explain, parang it's a gut feel. Minsan, yung feeling mo, ay, feeling ko, kailangan ko nang bumalik na kaliwa or kumanan. Parang ganun. So, yeah, I think just be aware. Ang pinaka-importante sa kanila, natutunan ko is SMOG, S-M-O-G. Before ka mag-change ng lane, before ka mag-turn, is that you always signal, and you always, ano yung M? O is over the shoulder, and G is go. SMOG, wait, I forgot the M. SMOG meaning, napanood ko to sa video sa YouTube eh. Ayun. So, signal, turn on your signal first. Turn on your signal first, important. Mirror, check. Check your rear view and the side mirror. Yan, importante siya. And over the shoulder, pinaka-importante to, ang daming bumabagsak daw according sa mga nababasa ko. If you're not checking over the shoulder. Like, pagliliko ka na after mo tumingin ng mirror, yung hindi ka titingin sa shoulder mo. Parang gano'n, hindi ka gaganon. So, yun, auto-fail siya. And that's very important kasi hindi mo ma-check yung mga blind spot mo. And then after you go over your shoulder, you just go. Ayan, proper acceleration and deceleration. So, basically, yeah, yun lang naman. And make it obvious kapag titingin ka sa shoulder mo, like titingin ka sa salamin, medyo i-OA mo para makikita ng instructor na ginagawa niya to. So, yun lang. Basically, mas masaya mag-drive dito sa US because usually yung parang around the neighborhood, ang usual speed limit is like 30 to 35 miles per hour, which is mas mabilis kesa sa Philippines because we're using kilometers per hour. And yeah, sa ano naman, sa bypass or interstate like 60 to 70, which is okay naman siya for me, nakakapag-drive ako and I feel comfortable kasi hindi naman tulad sobrang dami ng, like in the Philippines, sobrang daming kotse. And here sa Owensboro, it's a suburban place. So, hindi siya tulad ng Louisville, hindi siya tulad ng Chicago, or yung mga super dense cities in the US. So, mas madali siya mag-drive. So, yun lang. Isa-summarize ko na lang para hindi kayo malito. But basically, even if you don't have any experience driving in the Philippines, you can definitely pass your driving exam here in the US. Pero feeling ko or masyadong madali. Masyadong madali yung exam dito sa Owensboro kasi hindi naman siya sobrang higpit ng sobrang higpit ng instructor, and because hindi din to city. So, madami ako nababasa na mas mahirap pumasa like in big cities like California, Texas, mga ganun. So, pag big cities ka, medyo tricky kasi mas madami kang pagdadaanan. Mas madaming exam, like, mas nakakakaba. Compare dito, like, dito para ka lang nag-drive sa subdivision. But, if you're in Texas or other state, yeah, yun yung problema, or New Jersey. So, yeah, yun lang. Thank you so much for watching. For more kwentos, just stay tuned.